Namaskar. Actually, I am coming to Dimapur for the first time, and I am already aware of many of your requirements, sort of demands also, and there is no doubt that we are committed to meet all of those. You all know that Dimapur has been connected with the rail network since very long, but as per the government of India's latest policy, Act East, we are now trying to connect all the capital cities of all the northeast states. We have already gone up to Sukhovi, and soon we'll be by 26. I think we'll be able to connect to Kohima. Prior to that, next year by September, we are able to go up to that. Another two block section we'll be able to complete. So I am here to listen directly from you. Uh, Anything you have, you can ask me. Few things maybe for my information, few things you expect me to take some action, few things we will be initiating the proposals. You all know that there is a system. I depend on railway board, and many other things. Yeah, world-class stations, is a very prestigious and dream project of our Prime Minister. You all know that more than 1,000 stations across all over Indian railway network are going to be converted into world class. Every state has been given depending on the not only the footfall or the traffic, depending on the importance of the city in various states. Uh, I think total Northeast 56 stations hai. Northeast area of Indian Railway has selected 56 stations to convert into world class station. Huge investment is going to come, but again, as if some of these stations I have seen before Dimapur, and Dimapur also has issues. The ones when you want to develop into a world class, you require space also, and there are constraints like encroachments and all. So unless the whole project is, I will say, is accommodated into the environment and the space here, uh, then only we can expand and then deliver. But there are issues, sanctions are there, funds are there. Many places we are working. Dimapur also we have a extensive plan. If you know that, you must have seen it. Total expenditure is 280 crores का यहाँ पर photograph है ना? जी. This is Dimapur station. 280 crores sanctioned for this particular station. So many with so many other facilities and all. We have all the drawings finalized, but maybe the execution part. It is now very easy. We have the funds, we have the sanction, we have the drawings approved. Now railway can immediately fix up a contractor agency to execute the work. But when at the execution stage, you all know that कि आपने कहीं भी देखा होगा कंस्ट्रक्शन वर्क यही चलते हैं ना, वो टुडेज पेन टुमारोज गेन, तो वो वाली चीज है. ड्यूरिंग द एग्जीक्यूशन स्टेज देयर विल बी सम डिफिकल्टीज, एंड वी वांट दैट everyone has to cooperate with railways, and this message through media should go all around so that the execution phase would be, if the cooperation is better, the execution would be faster. Otherwise it may take very long time, and the actual real fruits of the project will not come in time. That is the issue, because certain things are, we know हमारी रेलवे बाउंड्रीज, हमारे पास रिकॉर्ड्स हैं, सब कुछ हैं. Unless basically encroachment, you understand that encroachment has to, those who are occupying the railway land where the, as per the drawing, the work has to be executed, needs to be vacated.
Do you feel that encroachment is the biggest, it would be the biggest issue?
No, one of the issue. I won't call it a biggest issue, because it's not certainly the biggest issue, because there are lots of when we are developing a world class station, it is not only circulating area. This encroachment mainly hovers around the circulating area. But inside the station, whatever facilities like FOBs, lifts and escalators, those things would be, so we'll be executing those work.
What about previous
But unless that circulating area is developed, that feeling and that image and that thing, whole picture will not come.
But
Half the picture you will see.
parking facility and all.
Parking facility देखिए is important again important.
What about the previous issuance of land pata by administrators? How is that being tackled to private individuals?
उसके लिए तो रेलवे हैज बीन टाइम टू टाइम हैज बीन मॉडिफाइंग दी प्रोसीजर्स बट दैट पट्टा और पॉलिसी डील्स मतलब comes into picture only when it is connected with the railway business. If somebody is having his own private business, I cannot issue patta and all that kind of thing. You any for हमारे पास procedures हैं. We can give the land on lease. For railway land, I can provide on lease, provided he is doing some business connected with railways. If it basically in turn, there is a benefit to railway, but for a personal benefit or for some other benefit which is not connected with railway, I cannot give land on like lease account. But initially, till 1 year before, even the policies were not supporting us to do this kind of step. Ki somebody will be given the land on lease to facilitate railway business. ये पहले भी नहीं था. This is latest development. Last year only policy has been revised. So we are now quite open. Even in such case, many cases we are going by the bidding process also, where we feel कि हमारी land है, something can be developed. We are going resorting to the bidding process. Or those who are coming to develop the land, basically goods yard, warehouses, that in turn will bring some traffic from railways. उस तरह की चीजें हैं. So that is why railway has been progressive in this area, but for benefit of individuals and all, nobody would like to do that actually.
After the Supreme Court has given the direction to the railway authorities to evict then encroachers, what has NFR done in Dimapur to? Has there been any steps taken by the NFR to evict the illegal encroachers?
Yes, definitely. There have been set up. DRM can tell.
I am DRM Lamding Prem Ranjan Kumar. You see, for evicting the encroachers, first they are to be identified that they are encroachers. We have our own clear-cut land map, according to which it is railways land. But for evicting them, we need state government's assistance. We have approached state government many times to confirm from their own records that this is railway land and they are encroachers, and thereafter provide assistance in the form of magistrate and police force to plan the evictions. But till now, state government, they are still in that process. Recently, we had raised this issue even with railway minister had come, Minister of State of Railway, and this issue was raised even in presence of Chief Minister. And they have formed a committee, high power committee, in which local commissioner, DC, and one of the local railway officers, senior DN, he is a member. They have to submit their report and clearly identify the encroachers. So their report is still awaited.
Yeah, but what I've read is last 27th April or somewhere there was a meeting of high level committee and some decisions were taken. Based on that, railway was supposed to exactly map and give the land detail which belongs to railway and is under encroachment. That has already been given recently. Last week only it has been provided to the state
all
government.
those details, encroachment details we have given, but state government, they are still to certify, confirm, because on many such lands, as you were pointing out, that pattas have been given by previous administration, illegal pattas. So those pattas will have to be cancelled. So that action is, yeah, they are encroachers.
But again, whatever details you have provided, basically that the land which is comprising the whole world-class project, we are not. If you think that total land may be more than that, but we have given details only which pertains to our world-class station project, not more than that. So that is important. Otherwise, we will be able to do some improvements, but may not be that world-class.
we are taking a targeted approach to actually remove encroachers based upon the project. Right. So first, the station development, we are trying to tackle the station development issue first.
What's the
As and when
size required for the world class project?
area,
The area.
land area required. How much land
What is
area?
the land area for the scheme, for the fund, for the exactly world class project?
So it's not fixed. It depends on the station, the total population there, the requirement. Different stations will may have different requirements. But as per Dimapur, कितना है Dimapur में? You can tell me. ये तो total 14,000 square meters का इसमें 50 acres. 50 acres.
But under encroachment, it is more than that, around 300 acres. We are,
Is there available right now?
no,
50.
it's not
Not
available.
available. I give you one example. Guwahati is also going to be made the world class. But there have been instances where state government has gone out of their way to develop world class station. मैं आपको भी recently 2 महीने पहले की बात बताता हूँ गुवाहाटी में we have only one entry in the Guwahati main station. अदर साइड एंट्री के लिए स्टेट गवर्नमेंट हैज कंप्लीट उनका स्टेट ट्रांसपोर्ट कारपोरेशन का ऑफिस है असम स्टेट ट्रांसपोर्ट वी हैड मेमोरेंडम अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑलरेडी साइन विद असम गवर्नमेंट दे आर ह्यूज एरिया दे आर वेकेटिंग देयर ट्रांसपोर्ट कारपोरेशन इट इज शिफ्टेड वो कितना लैंड था यू नो दैट इज आल्सो 8 बीघा समथिंग लाइक 8 बीघा लैंड दे आर वेकेटिंग दे आर रिमूविंग दे आर गोइंग समवेयर एल्स
In regards to land encroachment, can you clarify and give us briefly, are you satisfied with the assistance given by the state government in regards to eviction of the illegal encroachers?
Right now, I'll only say that the efforts from the state government are in the positive direction. Now it's because it has just begun. From April only, one high-level committee has been formed. So now the efforts are in the positive direction. It depends on after some time if we get the result, then only we can discuss in terms of satisfaction, dissatisfaction. But so far, efforts are positive and on the right track. So we are expecting, we are expecting to get some land. Okay, we will definitely do something about it. So we have standards depending on the total ticket sale, footfall. Those standards are there, but yes, when we are going for a world class, because world class developing a world class station has basically not taken into account this criteria is based on something else. So this is a world class station. We will certainly invest more there. We will do that. We will not wait for that. I told you, the development will come in two phases. Either the circulating area and the inside. Whatever inside the station we can do it is all available. We can do it. So we'll see that if we don't get that land, we'll go with only phase 1. We'll go into the phase 2. But if we get complete thing, we'll go simultaneously.
So phase 1 will be inside the
No, that I'm not saying. That's a later. If we don't succeed in getting the land, then what is the alternative? Whatever fund is available, at least do something, some development inside the station. That
Inside
will
the
do.
station premises will be the first phase of work, and as and when we are start getting the enclosed land, we'll start developing into the circulating area. Yes.
ticketing, Dimapur citizens have faced a lot of issues in regards to ticket quotas. We have more than 10,000 travelers to and from Dimapur Railway Station on a daily basis, including Sundays. However, from Dimapur to Tipu stations and abroad, we have less than 2,000 tickets. Around 1,600 tickets only has been allocated for Dimapur quotas. So, do you have any plans to further, to enhance the ticket quotas?
So this issue has always number of times highlighted to me, but I have reviewed since last 7-8 years. We have not reduced any quota, And what happens is there is a myth. I mean, one train, if it is the whole route, every station or major station given certain quota. So your quota has never been reduced, But the more the trains, the more the quota. It depends on number of trains also.
What happens is,
we have not reduced any quota but so far. Maybe your requirement has gone up. Requirement has gone up. For that we have already discussed and we have seen that.
One thing, we have one train that is crossing Dimapur that goes to Bangalore. Weekly, one train. on there we have 8 tickets for AC3 tire, 2 tickets for AC2 tire. Easily within
नहीं नहीं इसको I note it down. हमारे PCC हम commercial manager.
So if I may explain,
we'll
we
take
have
it.
large number of trains running from point X to point Y, and you need to provide certain number of berths to each cluster. So Dimapur is a remote station, and it's a remote in a technical term, not far away. You know, don't take it literally. There are certain identified remote locations, and they have pulled berths for a cluster of stations. So accordingly, we have around 880 odd berths for Dimapur remote location. Similarly, in other location also you would have something like 600. In some places you have 700. So these quotas are identified for different remote locations. Like our GM said, we would be further reviewing that, and it's not only about having more quota by the same train. You need to run more trains. When you run more trains, you have more opportunities for the
And
passengers.
we are already planning to provide more trains.
We generally try and see that the berths available over our system. It's not only confined to only NF railways. There are a number of stations beyond this area. A train coming from Dibrugarh going right up to Ernakulam, you have large number of stations and states you need to cater to. So accordingly, the distribution is done. You have to take care of different clusters. Even over North Frontier, you have 6-7 clusters where you need to distribute berths. So basically, you do not have any steadfast rule, but we generally try to take care of the popular requirement and the aspiration of the people. So that is how it's done.
The thing is that the number of berths in a train limited. If I increase here, I'll have to decrease somewhere. This is very clear thing.
Correct. So what is important to understand is that we are not looking at only state boundary. We are looking at cluster of stations, maybe going beyond the zonal or state boundary. So basically, it's a distribution taking care of everyone. And the solution, of course, lies in running more number of trains, which is what we'll be doing once the track doubling and all these things take place. And then it's going to take care
more
of
trains, more tracks. Already doubling is sanctioned.
I would earnestly request your kind authority when he enhance the number of tickets, at least in terms of 500. Because what's happening now is today, just recently, now I bought a ticket to Guwahati from Mariani Junction because the ticket of Dimapur.
Let me see if some cushion is there. I cannot promise, but let me see. Whatever cushion is there, we'll provide by cutting down somewhere.